So when I was in the second grade, my mom had gone to a parent-teacher conference, and I loved school. I was always knew that, something great was going to be said. I know that I worked really hard, and so I was excited for my mom to come home, so much so that I was like looking through the little mini blinds, just waiting for her headlights to just pop in and get home. So as soon as I saw those, I met her at the door, and she didn't even have a chance to walk in before I said, "So what happened? What happened?" And she looked at me with this look that I had no idea what was going to come next, but she said, "Your teacher said that you're very intelligent, but that you're a motor mouth." And I remember just looking at her and not fully understanding what was wrong with talking. But in that moment, what ended up happening is that I began to internalize that my voice wasn't important, that what I had to say wasn't needed, that it was a nuisance. And with that thought, I started to create these beliefs that I was unworthy and unlovable. And so I went many years believing this and feeling like I had to prove myself. Now, fast forward quite a few years later, and I am a professional speaker. And so the things that were part of who I was, that was put down, called out, were the things that I held myself back most from. And it wasn't until that I began to really explore all of this at a deeper level and begin to understand where my limiting beliefs where were the things that I began to believe and the ways that I held myself back and the actions that I took and the what I didn't take, that I realized that I was in control of all of this. But it first took the awareness. So is there a moment in your life that you can remember where somebody said something or did something that began to create thoughts and beliefs in you that then began to affect your behavior and the actions that you took? Starting on January 17th, I am going to be hosting a brand new group coaching program called Spark of Hope, where we are going to explore your mindset. We are going to explore your values. We're going to explore these limiting beliefs. We're going to explore the saboteurs that show up in your mind that try to convince you that what you're doing isn't enough, or you're not good enough, or whatever those voices for you are inside. And then we're going to create a vision for yourself and your future, and we are going to celebrate all of the actions that you take every single day. At the end of the day, who you are is enough. And before the entire world tried to tell you that it wasn't enough or you began to believe it, we are going to go back to that place, and you are going to find that little girl or that little boy, and you are going to embrace them. And we together are going to ignite who you are in your full magnificence and your full beauty, so then at the end of the day in your life, you can look back at it and know that you lived a joy-filled life and that you lived truthfully to you and authentically to you. There is no better time than right now to step into your wholeness, your greatness. When you do that, you're going to have less anxiety and stress in your life. You're going to feel less disconnected from yourself. You're going to stop wondering every single day if what you're doing is enough, if anybody sees you, if you feel like you're doing enough. You're going to have healthier relationships, ones with yourself and ones with others. You're going to end up doing the work that you love to do in the world because you won't settle for anything less, because you will believe in yourself. There are so many possibilities that are open, that exist for you right now, all because you will say yes to you, and your hope. Hope stands for holding on to possibilities every single day. And during our 6 weeks together, we are going to do just that. You are going to walk away confident in who you are and ready to take this world by storm. I am so excited to guide you. All of the information is down below. So make sure that you sign up, because I'm only accepting a limited amount of people so that we can keep it more intimate together. We begin January 17th, but registration closes January 14th. I cannot wait to introduce you to who you really are and be able to watch you light up and ignite the world.